Is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
And as we seek to dissect toxic masculinity, as we see the rise of women in corporate spaces and entrepreneurship, we see a transition of power that's taken place.
Yes.
And in the midst of that transition of power, I think that men can often wonder, where do I fit in this transition? If I'm no longer the alpha male, if it's no longer the man's world, but it is our world, where do I fit? I think the onus is on the man to consider, how have messages about power, messages about relationships framed a paradigm that makes him feel that the only way he can be powerful is if he is making a certain amount of money, or if he is progressing further than a woman is. Is there a world in which a man says, you know what, actually, she makes more money than I do, and I take care of home, and that is what works for our relationship? This is a reality.
Oh man, salute class, and welcome back. They are reaching. These women are reaching. And guys, y'all see Vivica Fox, right? Vivica Fox is proof of what's going to happen to y'all if y'all stay in the delusion. 60 years this woman been in the delusion, and it look crazy on her right now. It look crazy. She could try to avoid it. She could, you know what I mean? It look crazy right now. So let's get straight on into it, guys. Keep in mind, we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, emotions, your feelings, none of that. We cater to the truth, we cater to common sense, and we do not complicate it. Trigger warning, y'all. This is not to trigger the women. This is to put y'all up on game, sis. You do not want to be running around here in a delusion for 60 years until you look like this woman right here, bro. This looks crazy, guys.
It's going to be fun. Yeah. That's not intimidated by who and what I am. Yeah. That likes to travel. Yeah. Going to let me go shopping. Yeah.
Yes. I feel like you just spoke it into existence.
I hope so, girlfriend.
I feel like you just
spoke. And I'm taking applications.
Oh,
so you got a friend.
Okay.
I'm good.
We'll be all.
And I don't discriminate. He can be. I'm not against different nationalities. Then you know that too.
Don't nobody want you, man. And this is gonna be the fate of a lot of you modern women Liliths and some of you Eves that want to play so damaged. Like if a man did something to you when you know it was Lilith, it was another female who did it to you, who spooked you, and you just get benefits, collect benefits for blaming it on man. So today, guys, we're going to talk about it. We're going to explain, because I never did a live like this. I never talked about the undefeated wall, guys. I never talked about the wall. You know what I mean? And this is why. Because I know whenever we whip this conversation out, it's going to be some triggered folks. Because we are in a society where fake is the new real. As soon as you touch on something realistic, the majority get mad and they want to overthrow it and they want to cancel it. So the wall is definitely undefeated. We're going to talk about the wall today. Exactly what is the wall? We're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about why are these women just so unhappy? Why are modern women so unhappy? Trust me, it's related to the wall. So let's start, guys. Right? What is the wall, guys? Now, I can explain this to you the worldly way, or I can explain this to you the biblical way. You know what I mean? The spiritual way. Because God is not coming back, y'all. God is here. God is already back. He already here. And he got everything in place to catch all the fuck people being fucky. They gonna fuck themselves right into position. And all the people being holy, they gonna be blessed. They gonna inherit the land. Us critical thinking folks, we ain't sitting around here waiting for God to come back, bro. Ma'am, sis, bro, pastor. We smart enough to understand God is already here. He in us. God right here. He right here in my heart. You see? You want to see him? You want to see him? God right here in my heart. He right there. He right there. He in your heart. So all you dummies sitting around here waiting for Jehovah's return, use a dummy. He already here. Get to work. Get to work. Stop stagnating yourself with foolishness and with ways of the world. All right? Stop it. That religion then got y'all fucked up. They done use religion to keep you stagnant. It's not the religion, it's not the Bible that's wrong, that's foul. It's the use of that tool. God is here. He in you. He in you. And let's get back to this wall thing. That's why all these modern women, you don't have to chase them. You don't have to get in arguments with them. You don't have to bring them out of delusion. Because you know how they say, God could judge me. Only God could judge me. God gonna judge you, whether that be when you're 30 or 60. Right, Vivica? Right, all that satanic, all that practice that you was doing for 60 years, now you're fighting demons, right? Now you're fighting demons, right? Let's look at let's see what happened when you play with God's word. When you play with God's word, because everybody, it's something in place for everybody that want to play dumb. You know, the prostitutes and the drug dealers and the pimps, right? He got stuff in place for them, right? If you notice, a lot of pimps go down with that monster, right? A lot of prostitutes go down with that banger. They go down with that banger, right? So those are for them, right? Then we got the fat people, right? The people that do not care about their temple, right? The people that cannot be disciplined, the people that cannot control their self, right? They have a greedy heart. They got gluttony, right? We see that 80% of the black community is in that, is in glutton. They gluttony. Glutton mean to be overweight. They don't touch on that in your church, right? You love them churches, but in fact, they feed the glutton, because at the end of the service, right, you get to go downstairs and munch on all that slavery food, right? But we going to keep that quiet. They don't want to talk about that. But yes, gluttony, right? That's already here. So for the people that want to be undisciplined and lack discipline, they going to meet their fate real soon, right? Are you getting where I'm going? Are you getting where I'm going, right? You got them angry folks that let their emotions go unhinged, right? And then we got wrath, right? Ain't wrath a 7 deadly sin, right? So that's there. So all the people that can't get it together, that do not want to come back to love, they're gonna do it to themselves. So you get where I'm going, right? Are you seeing where I'm going? He ain't coming back. He already here. And it's things, instruments in place to where if you fucking up and if you being devilish, if you working with Satan, he gonna get you. You gonna do it to yourself. So it don't make no sense for us to sit here and fight with them. You let the modern woman be modern, bro, because this is their final master. The wall is their final master. They can argue with that. They can fight with that, guys. What is the wall, guys? When your natural beauty just don't work anymore as a woman. You know, they love to tell us as a man. So the wall means when your natural beauty just ain't getting the things that your little 18, 19-year-old self was getting. You know what I mean? That's what the wall is. So you can lie and eat crab legs your whole life. God see you. They say that black don't crack, guys. That's a lie. I'm the first one to tell you that. That's a lie. My black don't crack because I ain't out here being mingy. I'm out here doing God work. But y'all see it. I know y'all notice a spike in attitude, right? They younger and angry. They younger and meaner. They younger and old looking. Black cracking, bro. Black cracking. Because he blessed black with the ability not to crack. But black ain't been doing great. Black ain't been doing great for him. For him. So why would you run with this black don't crack no more when you physically see black cracking all over the place? Not only is it cracking, it's expanding. It's expanding. Like, I'd rather have it crack than expand. Just my preference. You know what I mean? Let's get back into this wall thing, though, guys. Let me bring a picture up. I'm going to pull up a picture. This is the wall, guys. This is the wall. And you see Jennifer Lopez, guys, you see how I did it, right? That's why I said modern woman, because all women hit the wall, guys. All women have to answer to their maker. They can pretend to be God as if they the goddess, it's a woman's world. Yeah. They can pretend all that shit. And I suggest you don't play Let's Pretend with them. But at the end of the day, they got to answer to the final master. And there's nothing you could do about it. It's nothing you could do about it. This is where you get the expression, men age like fine wine. Women age like spoiled milk, guys. On your right, you have J-Lo hitting the wall. You have Vivica Fox hitting the wall. And it's nothing a man could do about it. It's nothing a man could do about it. It's nothing a woman could do about it. This is between them and God. This is why you ain't got to fool with them. You ain't got nothing but your purpose and your time to spend on your purpose, bro. You ain't got to chase these women. You just got to be disciplined. Guys, trying to climb the wall is what you will see in J-Lo on your left. You know what I mean? Not in Vivica. Vivica, that's her younger days. You see, that's a difference. There's women, and we know it, y'all know it. These women have hit the wall, and now they are trying to climb over the wall. So what they will do to climb over the wall is they will pack their face with makeup, with lipstick. This is where you see these lace front wigs and the eyelashes and all of that. That's how they try and climb over the wall. You know what I mean? And remember, the wall is when guys of high value no longer want her. If you guys can remember, Vivica Fox she had attracted a young 50 Cent, right? She attracted a young 50 Cent, an alpha male 50 Cent. And we know this is another big issue, right? Because when these girls, all right, hold on. Getting ahead of myself, right? Remember, she bagged 50. She was able to attract 50, right? You have these women who think because they are between the 18 and 25 and they're at their peak prime skills level, right? That's 18 to 25 is when a female is at her most confidence because that's when she at her prime. She's at her prime, guys. So she's going to be most confident. This is when she going to do all that fuck shit, bro. This is when she going to be fucking busting it open, ghosting niggas and doing all, I was young and dumb, even though, guys, message, ladies, 18 through 25, sisters with sense, is where you supposed to use that beauty to attract you a king. But feminism sold y'all on a whole nother story, and we gonna get to that. That's why it's a lot of wall-hitting women like Vivica A. Fox, 60 years old, trying to date, want to date. She don't want to die alone, like Kevin Samuels told her. See, it was all fancy. It was all fun and games when she was on that on Fox Network with Lisa Ray and them other girls. You know what I mean? Pushing the agendas, pushing it. You is responsible for a lot of other women happiness. So it's only right you don't be happy, Vivica. I'm so happy you ain't happy, sis. You can front, you can pretend, but we know you ain't happy. We know you ain't happy, man. This don't look happy.
It's going to be fun. Yeah. That's not intimidated by who and what I am. Yeah. That likes to travel. Yeah. Going to let me go shopping. Yeah.
Yes. I feel like you just spoke it into existence.
I hope so, girlfriend.
I feel like you just spoke.
And I'm taking applications. Oh, so if you got a friend.
Okay.
Good.
We'll be all.
And I don't discriminate. He can be. I'm not against different nationalities. Then you know that too.
So yes, ladies, you got to be careful when you at your peak maximum prime, right? Because that's the age where a lot of guys, us alpha men, right? We notice you. You looking good. You looking like a snack. So we'll smash you, right? because you looking like a snack. But that don't necessarily mean us, my alpha males, really want to start this relationship or marry you. And that's where y'all girls get this shit fucked up at, because then y'all start missing the guys that y'all actually match with. Y'all start missing the men that you really should grow old with. You start missing the men that's gonna appreciate you when you looking like the left, when you looking like the girl in the right side of the photo. You know what I mean? When y'all looking like the left, y'all just shit on the men that gonna love y'all unconditionally when y'all look like the right. See, you could fuck a nigga looking like the left, but just because he fuck you don't mean he gonna hang around with you when you start looking like the right. And that's where y'all go wrong at. That's exactly where y'all go wrong at. Guys with value, they'll run in you, but that don't necessarily mean they want to keep you.
We're gonna smash tomorrow night and then we're gonna move on. That's how it is. That's what greatness is. We don't sit in it. We're worried about the next goal.
Right, guys. So as you can see right here, one thing you can notice, the picture on the left, the picture on the right, in both girls, her attention, their attention, if they was to walk in the room, if J-Lo on the, see, J-Lo is a good one too, because some of y'all niggas is just thirsty, and y'all, but if J-Lo on the right walked in the room, and Vivica on the right walked in the room, straight up and down, yo, we probably continue our conversation, bro. We would sit here and continue our conversation because their attention has no effect on high value men. When they walk in the room, once they hit the wall, guys, once a woman has hit the wall, her attention ain't catching your eye. She's just not eye popping. She's just not eye candy. Nah, she don't gotta be a sight for sore eyes, but she just not eye candy. Look at Vivica at that bottom there. She walk in the picture there, boy, niggas is getting out of there. Nigga, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Know what I mean? Jenny from the block looking like a dead. She looked dead right there without that makeup on. Wall hit it. Wall hit it. And you see how once that mask come off, it brings their value down. So now they can't be asking for what they asking for. You see, they can't ask for what they asking for when they outside of that mask. But this is what feminism sold them on, guys. Feminism sold these women on the idea that if they accumulate just as much as us, that we would worship them. And that's a lie, man. Why did you take that in as truth, as facts before you asked the man? You took that information in from a sister. You didn't take that information in from a man, because a man would have told you, man, that's a lie. The more you make yourself and accumulate yourself to have what a man had, that's the further away you're going to push the man. So feminism promised y'all being God, and all y'all got was MGTOW and red pill. Now y'all furious because y'all was promised, right? Y'all was promised that if you get your shit together, girl, he gonna praise you. No. It ain't work like that. It ain't work like that. But yes, guys, as you see, their attention has no effect on high value men. Next, guys, how you notice, and what you want to notice with these wall hitting women. It's only now, once she hit the wall, that she want to be a housewife. Look at Vivica, for example. Vivica, she was talking crazy about, man, her, Lisa Ray, and them other little ratchet chicks on there. And notice all of their little talk shows, right? Notice how they got all of they put their highest celebrities there, right? And all of them got shitty relationships. Look at Jeannie Ma and The View. Look at all them girls on that View. Look at all them girls on that View and their relationship, but they the ones with the most opinions. I told you, y'all, it's the average people. It's the people with nothing sitting up here setting all the rules. It's the people that ain't see a healthy relationship and God knows when that's sitting here making all the rules. It's the beta males and it's the modern women making all the rules because they are the majority, right? So they're going to make the rules according to what they lack, so they don't feel bad. Because it's not about facts anymore, guys. It's about how they feel. And we got a lot of emotional, sensitive as gatekeepers, even in this space. Not my space, not righteous fair, but you know, the YouTube space. You know what I mean, guys? But now she want to be housewife, yo. And this is where the women that marry the weak men, because they still really want to be out there for them streets. They just want, remember I told y'all women live in themes, guys. So it go from one theme to the next theme to the next theme to the next. They want to be, first they want to be pregnant, they want to be mothers, then they want to be married, then it's just from one theme to the next theme. And then once you give them that theme, it's off to the next. So these women want to be housewives now after realizing that street life ain't gonna work. So now they want to be housewives. Once they hit that wall, they know they can't get the extras for how they look. So now they want the instant gratification. They want that security. They want that guaranteed security, guys. So now they want one of you simps to cuff them up while they done ran the streets. They got mileage on them galore. Y'all see Vivica Fox, man. Vivica Fox was like this. She was banging. She was looking like this. You know what I mean? 50 ran through her. You know what I mean? A couple other guys ran through her. Now she looking like this. The one on the left, the one on the right bottom. And she wants y'all to be happy. She wants y'all to be sympathy and sympathetic for. Do you see the level of delusion that these women will bring you in? They would dare bring you in. She ain't had nothing nice to say about no man. Now she don't give a fuck. She said, any man. I don't discriminate. I bet. She had the most smoke for Kevin Samuels. That's the one that laughed when Kevin died. Like, now look at her. Now look at her. Now, Kev, you look over my shoulder, Kev. Hold on, let me move that, Kev. Kev. You know what I mean? Kev, hold on, Kev. Let me move that banner so we can see Kev, man. Kev, you was right about that one, Kev. Kev, you watching over my shoulder? You was right about all of them, yo. And they still foolish, yo. This one stayed in the delusion for 60 years, Kev. Woo, the longer you stay in the delusion, the harder it's going to be to get out. The longer you stay poor, the harder it's going to be to get rich. The longer you stay stupid, the harder it's going to be to be smart. Do you get the pattern, ladies? Do you get the pattern? You know what I mean? It's there. It's there. So where we was at? Where did we leave off? Right, now she wants to be a housewife. Common trait in your wall hitters, guys. Next, guys, with these wall hitters. Flirting make her look old. Just look at her, right? Just hearing her say this make her just look wild, old, and uncomfortable. I got a story after we listen to this again. I got a story to tell you how these wall hitters be hitting on me. They love me. These old ones be loving me. He looks so young. Yo, sis, please, bro, please. But listen up.
It's going to be fun. Yeah. That's not intimidated by who and what I am. Yeah. That likes to travel. Yeah. Going to let me go shopping. Yeah.
Yes. I feel like you just spoke it into existence.
I hope so, girlfriend.
I feel like you just spoke.
And I'm taking applications. Oh, so you got a friend.
Okay.
I'm good.
We'll be all.
And I don't discriminate. I'm not against different nationalities. Then you know that too.
Look at you, looking like a fat sandwich, yo. Man, yo, Vivica, man. Oh, you can't make this shit up, man. We smoking on that Vivica pack today. We smoking on that Vivica. Oh, shit. But yeah, flirting make these old ones look, flirting make them look even older than they actually is, guys. Y'all be seeing the old women, they pack on that lipstick, and then they always got some slick pervert shit to say to you. Oh, if you was younger, I'd suck your dick. You know what I mean? They old and nasty, bro. They nastier than the young perverts. You know what I mean? Than the young beta male perverts. These old Krugers, yo. You remember how Diana Ross, Michael Jackson did not write Dirty Diana for no reason, y'all. You know what I mean? Look at Cher. Go look up share, B, and go type up share. Go to Google and type up share right now. And she got her little 19-year-old right now. So I know they ain't tripping when dudes date women of age way younger. I know they ain't tripping over that because women been perverts. They've been touching Michael Jackson since he was a little boy, since he was Jackson 5 Mike. And nobody says nothing. Nobody says nothing. Here you go, Laverne, yo. We smoking on that Vivica. We smoking on that 60-year-old grass. You know what I mean? So we y'all gotta pay attention to that. But this is just wall hitting things, you know what I mean? And next, guys, next, because a couple people asked me this question right here. Gotta get to this. This is an important one. Do men have a wall? Do men have a wall? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you know me. I'm pro-truth. Men have a wall, yo. Here's the thing, though. A woman is going to look as good as your bank account. All right? A woman is going to look as good as your bank account. So men wall is really add the ET at it. Add the ET after wall. And that's the man's wall right there. So yeah, men have a wall. But our wall is not about look. Remember, it's about what we want. You want our money. So our wall is our money. We want you to look good because we not fitting to entertain ugly. So your wall is in how you look. I told you we not the same, even though feminism keep trying to sell y'all on men and women being the same. We got to be in a relationship doing the same thing. You heard old girl, right? She want the men to be in the house. She want men to be in the house. Now, if this not Lilith and the satanic plan that I was talking to y'all about, because this all it is the satanic ritual. Lilith, Lucifer, Lilith against God and us. You know what I mean? Lucifer being the government, Lilith being modern woman with that modern woman mindset, that feminist mindset. That's the wall. That's the gender wall. So if you identify with feminism in any shape, form, or the way, you not on our side. You on the other team. You the op. You the op. You the op. If you benefit from anything of feminism, you the op. You working with the devil. The devil cut you your checks. Remember, the devil give hugs too. So we not playing. We not the same. You not like us. How Kendrick say, you not like us. That's why every time you hear this truth, you buck at it. You get mad because the rabbit got the gun now. Y'all did a number on our grandfathers too. Y'all did a number on our grandfathers. Yes, you did. But we got technology now, baby. We know what you did. And this go back to that satanic ritual. This go back to the garden, guys. This go back to the garden. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? It's your wall, guys, for the guys. Your wall consists of your pocket, bro. Your pocket, bro. You know what I mean? And your options. The amount of options you have based off your pocket and your creation and what you build. You get what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? The less sex you have, the longer it has been since you had sex, the prettier a girl gonna look to you. You know what I mean? So you know coochie getting niggas. Part of the reason why every female look good, even the big obese ones, is because you don't get sex. So the longer you go before you get sex, the prettier bitches is gonna be. You know what I mean? All women are gonna be pretty to broke niggas. You know what I mean? But I got a question for the chat, right? Do you think is each girl wall different according to each guy? Is the wall different according to each guy? That's what I want to know, guys. So y'all put what y'all think in the chat. I get some shout outs for while y'all put y'all answers. I get some shout outs. Is each girl wall different according to the guy? To each different guy. You know what I mean? Or is the wall the same? We got my guy Kamagello. I hope I said that right. KM, we got Classy Perspective, Pockets and Health. Laverne, my girl, sister with sense in the house. Always good to have a sister presence in my chat. Salute. Toxic Ring Scandal, what's going on? Tony Anthony, what's up? Richard Float, what's up? What's up, gang? How y'all feeling? Mr. Hard Game, what up? She still think a man going to allow her to... Exactly. But remember, feminism sold our sisters and these modern women on the fact that if they could go out there and get everything we supposed to get, we gonna worship them. Hell of a lie. Hell of a lie. Hell of a lie right there. Hell of a lie. But guys, let's get into, now that we went over what the wall is, let's get into why women are so unhappy, guys. Because y'all notice it, y'all see it, it's a spike in everything. Like, chivalry is dead, bro. There's no reason to be chivalrous to these women anymore. There's no reason to even go hard. Like, only reason it is to go hard is for yourself. Because you like to live comfortably. You like to live dolo solo. You gotta first be cool with being alone. Because a lot of y'all ain't bite that bug. Some of y'all don't got, y'all got the, I need companionship. Some of y'all got that, I need a bitch. I need to be all hugged up on a bitch every night. I need a bitch. Some of y'all got that bug, and if you got that disease, you going to always be food. You going to always be food for them. You know what I mean? But guys, you got to be noticing the spike in attitude, guys. And I know y'all see that these girls is aging faster, bro. These women are aging faster. These women ain't used to age till about 25, 26. There's chicks that's looking like they 50 and they only 17 out here, bro. It is stressful out here. Them single mother cribs is producing the worst products in America, bro. Ask the kids. Them kids stress. They stress. Know what I mean? Absolutely stress. You gotta understand, yo. Women do not like women, bro. They only fuck with each other when it's time to team up and go against us. Know what I mean? We see a spike in that too now. You see a spike in women fighting women. Every time you turn on the TV, you see these women like going at it, like boxing. In fact, they done made a TV show out of it, guys. They got that Baddies joint that's on the Zeus network. That shit that Chris Sean behind. Just a bunch of masculine women each other up. Just brutally. You mean the wigs be coming off? And man, those are our women. Those are women nowadays. Like, wow. Wow. And that's what feminism sold them on. Feminism sold them on turning themselves into us, thinking we're going to appreciate them. Who the hell want to appreciate us? Like, I mean, we are man. We are the man. We appreciate ourselves. We don't want another man. And that's the problem with what Shorty said right here. Because Shorty just openly admitted that she, even with all her degrees and all her diplomas and her work, can only attract a bum. So you could turn a bum into one of your house niggas. You could turn a bum. You could turn a pookie into a house nigga. But the man you want, he ain't going, sis.
And as we seek to dissect toxic masculinity, as we see the rise of women in corporate spaces and entrepreneurship, we see a transition of power that's taken place.
Yes.
And in the midst of that transition of power, I think that men can often wonder, where do I fit in this transition? If I'm no longer the alpha male, if it's no longer the man's world, but it is our world, where do I fit? I think the onus is on the man to consider, how have messages about power, messages about relationships framed a paradigm that makes him feel that the only way he can be powerful is if he is making a certain amount of money, or if he is progressing further than a woman is. Is there a world in which a man says, you know what, actually, she makes more money than I do, and I take care of home, and that is what works for our relationship? This is a reality.
Now all she doing is regurgitating what feminism sold her on. But sis, feminism sold you on that. In order for you to execute that, you need us. And we ain't going. And that's why they unhappy, guys. That's why women is unhappy, because feminism sold them on false premises, guys. Feminism sold them that if they outdo man, man will worship you and put you on the pedestal. Because remember, feminism was created by the government. The government Satan Zaddy that we all claim that we hate, right? So anybody that is working with them is obviously against our creator, the real God. You know what I mean? Think about what I just told you right there. Feminism sold the women on the idea of if they could outdo the men will put them on a pedestal. No way in the fucking world would we know would go on our pedestal. God go on our pedestal. We got to put the most high on our pedestal. So who told y'all that we got to put y'all on our pedestal again? And this is why the wall is undefeated. And this is why women can't stand this conversation. Because you can't get around it. You can't escape. It's between them and God. I'm just talking about it. You feel me? I ain't got shit. Don't be mad at me. Because ultimately, it's between you and God in your face. Because it's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I tell the truth. All I do is tell the truth all day. You know what I mean? And I'm 42 years old. And y'all niggas wouldn't have knew that. Y'all niggas think I'm 20 years old. All right? So black don't crack. But it do expand. Mm-hmm. So if you old, you might want to check how over. If you looking older than your age, you might want to check how much you lie, how frequently you lie and bullshit people. You know what I mean? And duck from God's words. Because you can't run from that. You can't run from that. I know what they sold you on, but we know what the truth is. The truth is God, man, woman, child. And y'all got to get back to having some respect for that. I could be as broke as I want. As long as I'm not hitting you, man. As long as I'm not graping you, man. I'm a real dude. What happened? I don't know who came in here and sold y'all on the idea of monetizing everything. Y'all done monetized everything. Niggas got to get back to what's right, bro. Niggas got to get back to what's right, not with what make them feel good. But in any event, I'm just here to give y'all the awareness. You can stay in the delusion, yo. You can stay in the delusion. Right now, sister, I know you about 36, still think you got it. You know what I mean? So you gonna try to climb that wall, and you're gonna end up 60 years old like Vivica Fox, and then you're gonna hit me up. You're gonna cash at me. You was right. I'm gonna laugh at you, man. I'm gonna be like, yo, what up? I'm gonna embrace you, but you do know I'm gonna laugh at you first. I'm gonna laugh at you. You know what I mean? Salute to my sisters with sense that's laughing their ass off right now. You know what I mean? Because they know what I'm talking about. Guys, let's talk about the delusion. Let's dig deep into delusion. Wait, I ain't even finished here. The false promise, guys. Y'all know the false promise that they sold the women on. You know what I mean? The women, don't believe the hype. If you turn yourself into a man, the nigga gonna run. That's what a lot of y'all doing in y'all relationships. You know what I mean? Y'all having babies with the man, and then y'all turning into the Black Widow spider because y'all can't step down into your role of mother. Y'all step up into the role of father, and that makes the father want to go the other way. It makes the father want to go the other way. You know, he didn't leave his baby. He left manipulation and he left being emasculated, because don't no man want to be emasculated his whole life. His whole life? No. It ain't our fault that our mother had us, so don't go blaming us for what our moms did to us. Because y'all tend to do that, right? Y'all pro-sisterhood, but then y'all forget how our moms fuck us up, and y'all don't want to blame her. Y'all don't want no smoke for that woman for some reason, because your mama just like her. But I digress. We get it. We understand the generational curse and the patterns and why we keep skipping over the solutions because we don't want to call a specific gender and a specific title out. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. We'll just forever chase our tail in the poor old sick ass black community where the mothers stand there and we the goddess, we the gods. The same shit that this woman want, the same shit that Satan told them, the false promises, and then they mad because everybody ain't dumb, sis. Everybody ain't dumb. Everybody is not. Listen here, you may have them other niggas tricked.
What you need to do is stop playing. You might have all these crusty, dusty musties tricked, but you ain't tricking us.
At all, man. You ain't tricking us. You ain't tricking us at all. Let's go to the next one, though, guys. This is why the women are so sad. What up, Bobo?
Like I said, go for the store so that like a juice.
Little man, you want to say hi to everybody?
Sure.
Come on, say hi.
Hi, everybody. Oh, I haven't seen this screen in so long.
Yeah.
I've seen this like 2 years ago. Hey.
That's my broke best friend right there, bro. That's my bro.
I'm gonna get the juice for the house.
I bet. You heard him though? He said, I'm gonna get a juice for the whole house. He ain't just being selfish though. Gotta love him. These kids, they need money, bro. These kids be wanting money. That's why y'all get so frustrated with them. You know what I mean? Y'all had these kids and y'all ain't got a plan for them. And they come and they beg for shit just like that. Imagine if I ain't had that $5, I'd have told, hey, get out of here, get out of here. Like if he did something to me and shit, that's how y'all be doing y'all kids, yo. Naturally, y'all just go into natural beat them down mode. Get them kids to their fathers, bro. Because all fathers is just like that, real quick. Oh, what you need? Got it. Boom. Couldn't have been the mama. Well, Miss Goodbread would have been different too. Y'all, it'd be y'all. It'd be y'all. Y'all niggas with the fucking mixed emotions. Y'all niggas with the bad emotions. Y'all emotions. Go fix that crazy in you, man. But it's too many Jezebels. What do you mean by it's too many Jezebels, guys? Y'all know, back in the days, right? A mother looked like a mother, right? A grandma looked like a grandma, right? Right? A teacher looked like a teacher, right? Police looked like police. Now, everybody trying to look the same because everybody want that same attention. So everybody look like a stripper now. Everybody look like a stripper. Am I bugging? The niggas, if real niggas know what I'm talking about, my real niggas, my good breads, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Remember back in our days, mothers looked like mothers, teachers looked like teachers, librarians looked like librarians, hoes looked like hoes. Why is all the women running around here looking like hoes? They all got the mustache on their forehead, right? The baby hair shit. They all got the big ass wig on. Some of them even, they love the blonde wig for some reason. That blonde wig shit, you know what I mean? They got that shit. They got the eyelashes all the way up there, shit just hanging. You know what I mean? Like, they all look the same. BBL, you know what I mean? That's where the doo-doo is. You know what I mean? They all look the exact same. So it's way too many Jezebel spirits. We don't know. We don't know the hoes from the teachers, from the mothers. They all look the same. Shit crazy, guys. Right? I mean, like, let's ask the sisterhood. What's up with that? Why y'all all look the same?
Because if I don't set my standard, the standard won't be set. Because if I'm asleep, how can I be woke? Yes. Because if I don't fall, how will I get up? Because if it's not in front of you, then it's already behind you. That's a bar. Because if I don't get right, then I'm gonna get left. Because if I don't swim through it, I'll drown.
Shit, funny how all the stud women they get the same haircut and they rock the same style. Like it's like a designer outfit when you a stud. Like shit, crazy. But in any event, fellas, the real men, ladies, the real men, we desensitized to that look. It was fun and it was cool when like 2 or 3 of y'all was running around here looking like the black Asian princess with the big ass. Now everybody do it. Everybody got it. That shit is whack now. Real nigga talking, man. We going to look for the skinniest natural bitch we could find just because she look different. She look weird. We want weird. That look is not weird anymore. That look is, yeah, this is why we be cheating on y'all. I thought that was my bitch. Niggas be like, I thought that was my bitch. She looked like my bitch. Y'all all look the same, bro. Stop it, Five. Stop it. Y'all know y'all all be in front of the mirror like, with that baby hair shit, like, yo, y'all not Mexican. Y'all, what are y'all doing? But in any event, number 3, guys. These modern women, these new modern women truly have no value. They have no real value. And they know it now, bro. These women know that shit, bro. They lead with their coochie. They lead everything back to their coochie. No matter how hard they try to pretend, everything goes back, linked back to their coochie chip. Because their mama did not teach them, them schools did not teach them how to invest, how to plant seeds, spread them around, grow trees, flower the tree, flower the plant, cure the leaves. You know what I mean? They didn't teach them that. They didn't teach them that, and we know that because we just like them, and they didn't teach us it. We had to go get this information from ourselves. We actually had to be humble, sit around some folks that we didn't find funny or find to have jokes. We had to endure the embarrassment of not knowing for about a couple months, some years. We had to endure the embarrassment of not knowing message, because that's the biggest part right there. Endure the embarrassment of not knowing. So you got to take your know-it-all helmet off, sit around some folks that do know and learn, shut the fuck up and learn. You know what I mean? But that's what us men had to do. While y'all was sitting there blaming men, while y'all was sitting there blaming the pookies that y'all chose, us real men, we actually went out there and started to be like, yo, why does the community look like this? What the fuck is going on? Let's study. Let's see what's going on. We actually went and did some research, man. And y'all don't got no real value. Because none of y'all know what y'all true calling is. None of y'all know what your true calling is. And I teach it over here, but y'all call me the op. I'm the op. But I know what I know what you don't know. You think doing all this extra dumb shit, going, oh, I got a job, I got this, I got that, I got this. Like, no, we don't care about that, man. We don't care about none of that materialistic shit you about to, oh, I got this, I got that. We don't care. Real niggas don't care, man. I got 2 of those, bitch. We care about peace. We care about how well you bring peace. And y'all wasn't taught that. Y'all live and thrive off chaos. Y'all know y'all do. Y'all live and thrive off chaos. That's what y'all bring. And we can't deal with that. A real nigga can't deal with that. Now, a disturbed, emotionally disturbed nigga raised by a single mother like your mother, he can deal with that. That's why y'all match. That's why y'all be in the relationships trauma bonding and shit. But we ain't got time to trauma bond. It's straight building. As soon as we link up, straight building with real niggas, man. All that thinking about the old shit, talking about what that next nigga did. No. You got to get rid of the noise in you. And don't none of y'all do that. None of y'all will go see about yourself. None of y'all go see about the noise in you. Because feminism told y'all to bring the noise, bring the funk. Feminism told y'all to be noisy when we know men are noisy because we outside. So we got to deal with the outside in the outside world. We got to get an outside voice. We got to grow an outside voice. Y'all supposed to be inside. Y'all supposed to be the masters of the inside. So y'all inside voice supposed to be elite. When are you supposed to be noisy? You supposed to always bring peace, but you can't bring peace when you live in a nightmare. When you was grown up in you had a childhood that consisted of moving around, mom's getting beat on by the man she picked. You know what I mean? The man she picked being an alcoholic. That was chaotic. So that's what you know. So that's what you finna bring to your next relationship. Ain't no magic here. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna be great when you lived in a nightmare. You not gonna be great. I don't know why y'all survival ass kids be thinking y'all know about love. Y'all don't know nothing about love if your mama raised you on survival, yo. No real value. Y'all just sell coochie. Y'all manipulate the coochie. No communication skills. Can't speak the fuck up. Just manipulate the coochie. Just pull back. All y'all know is how to pull back the coochie. How to stop giving nigga the coochie, walk around the house, and like if something happened until the nigga simp or do some dumb or do till you manipulate him into doing what you want him to do. That's not bringing peace, man. That's that eggshell walking shit right there, bro. Number 4, guys. Clearly, modern woman, y'all ate the cheese. So y'all not going to be happy until y'all get under a man. Remember, guys, y'all ate the cheese. Y'all took the bait. Feminism sold y'all on the idea that y'all was the gods. Like, if y'all go outdo the man, go to work, get your own money, get your own. You know what I mean? The man gonna love you. That's y'all thought that. Don't lie. Tell the truth. That's what you thought, right? Tell the truth. You probably still think that. You still think that. You will fight me tooth and nail. I just told you the raw, brutally honest truth, because that's what we do here. Men do not care about what you got, man. Great. Especially if you're not using that to build another man. Modern woman took the bait, man. Y'all don't know how to make your man feel like a king because you too busy trying to get your man to put you in the guard position. Do that make sense? That's a bar. Y'all do not know how to make your man the king. And until you learn how to make your man the king, you are not going to get any return on your investment while dealing with a man. Because it's God, man, woman, child. Y'all let the devil in. Y'all let Satan come right in your ear and tell you, no, skip the man and he will put you in the God position. That sound dumb, man. And y'all really would try to convince niggas to believe that. And no, but we all equal and we're not equal, nigga. It says God, man, woman, and child, bro. Don't say God, man, and woman. It says God, man, woman. Where are we equal at?
God then immediately turns his fury upon Eve, saying, "What is this you have done?" To which Eve replies, "The serpent deceived me, and I ate." Eve's reply is a little bit more honest than Adam's, for she seems to be a bit more concise in her response, simply telling God, "Yes, I was deceived, and yes, I ate the fruit." Unlike Adam, she doesn't try to throw her spouse under the bus, and appears to take responsibility for her actions, telling God exactly that which happened. He also establishes a wedge between man and serpents, saying that man will be there to crush the head of snakes, and snakes will be there to strike the heel of man. In this, the two can never truly coexist, and through this, both man and snakes become mortal enemies that will never quite see eye to eye. To Eve, God punishes her by saying, "I will make your pains in childbearing very severe. With painful labour you will give birth to children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you." Here we of course...
That part right there. That part right there got y'all making deals with the devil. That part. So any of you females, my sisters with sense, if you see any female that like to play in this Bible, right? She like to play in this Bible, and she don't know that, block them. Get them away from you. Bro. You do not want bad company causes bad morale. That part. It's that part right there. Let's hear it again. Because it all ties in. It all ties in. Until you learn how to make your king the king, because there's nothing wrong with that. You picked him, ma'am. You picked him. Miss Goodbread, all she lived for is to see me win. All she lived for is to see me happy and see me doing what I need to do, see me drive and going. Your man will probably get up and rule the world if you stop trying to make him make you the king, make you the motherfucking his help, make him to help me. How you trying to make him to help me? Did you not hear your punishment? For eating the apple. When I say eating the apple, for taking the bait, ma'am. For eating the cheese. The cheese is feminism. It's sold y'all on the idea that if you get everything a man gonna love you. That's a lie, sis. I'm telling you. Did it work? How has it been working for you? How has that been working for you? Let's ask Vivica A. Fox.
It's going to be fun. That's not intimidated by who and what I am. That likes to travel. Going to let me go shopping.
I feel like you just spoke it into existence.
I hope so, girlfriend.
I feel like you just
spoke. And I'm taking applications.
Oh,
so you got a friend.
Okay.
Good.
We'll be all.
And I don't discriminate. I'm not against different nationalities. Then you know that too.
Exactly. That's all they looking for, bro. They think they slick. They think we dumb. They think we dumb. Everybody not dumb, man. Y'all took the cheese. Now y'all got to suffer because just like in that garden, everything was good. Everything was good twice. Everything was good twice. The first time, right? Everything was good. The chick was eating apples. We just wasn't eating apples. All we was trying to do was have top sex. We were trying to get on top during sex. Everything else was good with Lilith. She's a dumb, dizzy bitch. She crazy. She wanted to tie us up. She put on leather sometimes and tried to beat us and shit. And that got tiring. And we told God, like, listen, I can't deal with this one. So we set our ass on a rock. That one ran off. God sent after her. He seen that we was on a rock. He said, man, he shouldn't be alone. He made us a new bitch from our rib. And everything was okay. Everything was good. We was in paradise. We was in paradise until we let her lead us, bro. We tried to be nice, gentlemen, kindness of our heart. Oh, you ate from the tree that he told you not to. Let me eat with you. Just in case he cuts your head off, he got to cut my head off too. Bro, we were good. We were good until she decided she wasn't. But she was. This is what I mean by they like the chaos, guys. They like chaos. Things could be going great in the relationship. Smooth as boring. That's the word. Boring. Things could be going boring in the relationship. Won't she come fuck with you to bring the noise, bro? Why you think you got so many men getting divorced that work? Hard-working men. A lot of military men know what I'm talking about with this one. A lot of military men know what I'm talking about. He doing what he got to do, but she bored, so she gonna fuck another nigga. She got to bring the chaos. Like, they don't like peace. They don't. Exactly, guys. Come on. This is what happened with the wall hitting women. With the wall hitting women. Guys, let's get into another thing. This is another touchy subject. Disclaimer. We about to get into one of my favorite black pill channels, my nigga Waffle Wheat. And he about to explain to you 8 reasons why every female think they're 10. That goes into this delusion. That's going to tie it right on up. That's going to bring it all together. They've been in the delusion. This one here, Vivica, she been in the delusion for 60 fucking years, y'all. For 60 years, she been thinking she a 10. And the dangerous thing about thinking you a 10 is because then you're saying to yourself, you're good as is. You have no room for improvement. You're a 10. When we know that's a lie. You women have got to always be pouring into yourself the right way. You know what I mean? You guys got to be pouring into yourself. You got to be removing all that trauma, all that pain, all that anger, all that hurt. You got to be removing that, whether that be therapy, going to therapy, whether that be you doing your own prayer, whether you get you a journal book and you write down what you want to do. You write down your future. You write down where you see yourself 2 months from now, 2 years from now, 12 years from now. That's what you got to be doing. You got to go from work, home sometimes. Don't stop off at your little negative friend's house. Don't stop off at the bald head bitch's house with the big mouth and no man. You got to go from work to home in your journal. You got to cut the negative people that don't want you to grow. You got to cut them off, man. And until you do that, you're going to be going with the ways of the world, because we already told y'all black women is holding back the black community, because the good women, they not calling out the hood rats. They not. The hood rats will fuck the shit out your man, and you got the nerve to come here and get mad at me. You should want to call her out. You should want to call her out, because I'm up here calling out the simps. I'm up here calling out the simps. Because I'll be the first to tell you, the simps is what got your head all. Not me. Not me. I constantly remind you, bitch, come down. Come down from there. Get the fuck down from there. I constantly remind you that. So you need me. I'm not your op. Now let's get into this video.
Gonna get mad and storm out to Carly. He on the phone fussing at his girlfriend. Ain't got $1 in the bank. I said, girl, you ain't got to let a broke nigga be on the phone telling you what to do. He done got at the car, slammed the door, talking about I can't tell my girlfriend what to do. Not when you broke, nigga. Girl, you ain't got to listen to no broke nigga telling you what to do. Hey, go ahead and hang up on him, flat. It ain't even a flip phone. I don't care. Flip it, flat. Hey, I ain't got to listen to nothing that you say. I'm the one that's buying you a new shirt. Child, he done got mad at me and talking about, why you gotta say these things? This is why I don't want to talk on the phone around you, because why would you say that to my girlfriend? She does need to listen to me. She ain't gotta listen to no broke nigga. I don't care who, listen, my son or not. You ain't gotta listen to this nigga, ain't even got no money. Please, he asking you for stuff and then want to tell you what to do. I wish you would ask me for something and then you want to tell me what to do. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Now, do you see why? Do you see why I keep my feet on these hell of a mother necks, bro? Why would you do that to your son? Why? You see? Now you see? You see? You see? But they'll sit there and look at money. When you get into your bag, they'll sit there and tell you money the root of all evil. Money the root of all evil. So now you see where the guys learn it from, right? You see where the guys get it from? You see where the guys get their simpish ways from? And you see how mothers value money over anything, over their own kid. But do you also see why she's a single mom, right? Because that's that same attitude she's teaching her son's daughter. That's that same attitude that drove her son's father away. But we're the dad. We're the fathers. The fathers got to step up. Fathers got to step up. SMD with no hands, bro. Straight up.
I'd rather a 10. Yeah. And you don't understand. Well, I'm a 10. I go to school, I go to work, and I have a great personality. And
There you go. I'm a 10. I go to school, I go to work. I'm a 10 followed by basic shit that all women do, bro. Every single woman, listen to me, bro. Every single woman goes to work, take care of their kid, you know what I mean? Buy clothes for their kid. These are basic things, because at the end of the day, they did fuck and they did suck to have those kids, right? Right? At the end of the day. So you are only taking care.
Undeniable truths about men and women. 1.
Sorry. You're only taking care of your responsibility.
Have a woman-to-woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Remember, guys, because she have those things, we supposed to put her on our pedestal, take God down from our pedestal and put her on our pedestal. You know what I mean? We supposed to be the Scotty to her Mike, the Luigi to her Mario, the wide receiver to her quarterbacking.
I'd rather a 10.
Yeah.
And you don't understand. Well, I'm a 10. I go to school, I go to work, and I have a great personality, and I'm...
Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Nowadays, it seems that all women, regardless of their own attractiveness, is walking around thinking they're a perfect 10 out of 10. All forms of modesty and simple common sense have gone straight out the window, and it seems all women are walking around with a chip on their shoulder thinking they're God's gift to mankind. Well guys, in this video I'm going to be outlining the 8 reasons, yeah you heard that right, 8 reasons, for why the rate of attractiveness inflation is going through the roof.
Now, this a bad motherfucker right here. Salute to Waffle Week. This a bad motherfucker. You know they don't like charts. They don't like graphs. They do not like statistics. They don't like that shit, boy. But we got numbers today. Hit that like button, guys. You remember where you saw it first. And y'all know who be bringing the real deal, bro. They not like us. They not like us, bro.
Or in simple words, why every woman now thinks in 2021 she's a perfect 10. Number 1, and this should be by far the biggest reason, simping. Now, the thing with simping is that a lot of people mistake for it only going in.
Keep in mind, sisters with sense, you see how we real quick. First thing we said, simping. First thing we address, the man's accountability. The first thing we address, the man's accountability. So, you know what I mean? So don't go clicking off when we get to you.
In one direction. They think it only goes from the bottom up. It's the low value men at the bottom who are bombarding the women at the top with endless amounts of free attention, validation, and God forbid, money by paying for things like OnlyFans. But in reality, all women across the board of attractiveness have an endless selection of simps to provide these things. Because what ends up happening is the simps start by throwing attention, money, and validation at the most attractive women, but when they don't get anything in return, they have no choice but to move down to the next level, and then the next level, and the next, and the next. So it's just this endless cycle of simps undercutting other simps. And whoever undercuts and simps the most supposedly wins in the end. Yeah, that last bit's important, supposedly. Because what happens next is all the low-value women at the bottom, who now have a fresh crate of simps to choose from, have this backwards rationalization. Well, this is interesting. I'm getting all of this validation. Therefore, this must mean I am special. Therefore,
and that's where Vivica Fox went wrong at. She only remember her bagging 50. She don't remember the breakup. So she thinking, oh, I'm shit. I had 50 Cent at his prime. I'm a hottie. I'm a hot crew. I'm a hot thing. Nah, man, you lying to yourself, man. That's what you're doing.
4, I must also be highly attractive. So the final piece of the puzzle, and also why simping never works, is all of the women at the bottom who have been senselessly simped over have now had their egos inflated beyond return. And all that's been left is the guys at the bottom have now lost a ridiculous amount of their own time, energy, and resources, and all for nothing. Now, the last point I'm going to make on this before I move on to the next reason is this is exactly why I have zero sympathy for simps. Because the only impact that simps have on the dating market is inflating women's egos, which in turn messes up the system and spoils it for anyone else who actually had a chance. Anyway, now moving on to point number 2 for why women overestimate their worth. Women equating their hookup options to their actual value. Now, because of the nature of the current dating market, just about every average woman, and in fact even some below average women, have access to regular intimacy and hookups from the guys at the top. Chad is shared between everyone. Now, what this means is the women in the middle end up thinking this: well, I can hook up easily with Chad. However, Chad doesn't want to commit. Therefore, all I need to do is just find one that will commit. So back to the dating market, all the average women end up wasting time chasing and trying to pin down the Chads, and they string along and friend zone all of the guys they're actually on the same level with, the ones who would have given an equal relationship. But instead, the women's attention is all focused on the top 10 to 15% of guys who they are able to hook up with, but not willing to give their commitment. Women.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is Vivica to the T. That is Vivica to the T. You know what I mean? I remember, I told y'all, study these celebrities. Once you see how the celebrities is moving, you'll know how the sheep is moving, because they're very impressionable. The sheep is very impressionable. We live in a democracy. You ain't got to fool everybody. All you got to do is fool the sheep, and they going to vote it, and we going to have to go with it. I told you, the weakest ones are making the rules. They are setting the rules. Modern women and beta males have set the rules based off what they lack.
We're going to smash tomorrow night, and then we're going to move on. That's how it is. That's what greatness is. We don't sit in it. We're worried about the next goal.
Just because you can hook up with someone doesn't mean you're on their level, and certainly doesn't mean you can get commitment from them either. Moving on to point number 3, acceptance of unattractiveness. And this does not apply to men. It's almost exclusively for women. And this is mostly the result of feminism.
All right, so we can stop for men too, vice versa, and that's for men too. I told you, we are not the same. We are not the same.
Now, this idea in the last 10 years has pretty much stepped in and said all women, irrespective of their own attractiveness, are all deserving of a perfect 10. This belief system has tried to force down society's throat that all women, of all shapes and sizes, are all attractive in their own unique way. It is seen as grossly inappropriate to highlight the flaws in a woman's beauty, even if said flaws pose a huge risk to their physical health and can greatly reduce their life expectancy.
Exactly. If you gluttony, then you gluttony. You better fix that, because God coming. God coming. You know what I mean? He coming. He here, but he coming. He coming to you next. So you better fix that, because I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem calling it out, because I work on self. I sweep my front door first, which allows me to take my broom wherever the fuck I want to go. And I'm coming to your front door next. Trust and believe that. Look at this chick right here, bro. And we supposed to sit here and act like she not disgustingly done. Yo, our women is sickening, bro. They really think they Kris Jenner, boy. They all trying to be like Kris Jenner so bad, boy. That's disgusting right there. And I know I'm gonna have some old triggered folks that think that done hit the wall, smack the wall. So they gonna be all in my comments section talking crazy. Like, that could be your grandmother. It can't. My grandmother died, and my grandmother would never. She would never ever try to squeeze her ass in some shit that she know damn well it ain't for her. My grandma would never. So there goes that idea. Now my mama, yeah, my mama would try, but even her, when I see it, I can correct her. Mom, stop playing with me. And there goes that. So what's next? What's next? What's next? I told y'all, too many rock stars. You're right. It's too many rock stars out here. Like the grandmothers look like prostitutes. The mamas look like prostitutes. The librarians look like prostitutes. The teachers look like prostitutes. It's too many. It's too much. Yeah, you're gonna use that rose toy. That's all you gonna have. Yo, put your Cash App in there so I can hit you with $5 for the batteries, for some new batteries for you, ma'am. Cause that's all I could do for you. That's all I could do for you, ma'am, Mary. And it's always the dumb niggas and the dumb bitches with the names from the Bible. Like, I don't know who told y'all, why did your mother name you anything near the Bible when you're so stupid? You're so stupid. You know what I mean? God damn, yo. It's always the ones, yo. Abrahams and, you know what I mean, the Davids and shit. What the fuck going with y'all?
Therefore, they are instead celebrated. And I've talked about this in my previous videos. I'll say again, try typing the words plus size into Google. There will not be one.
That's where you wrong. You need men like me. You need more men like me. Yeah. You need more men like me. You one of these chicks right here, right? You one of these chicks. She one of these, the woman rule the world chicks. You know.
And as we seek to dissect toxic masculinity, as we see the rise of women in corporate spaces and entrepreneurship, we see a transition of power that's taken place.
Yes.
And in the midst of that transition of power, I think that men can often wonder, where do I fit in this transition? If I'm no longer the alpha male, if it's no longer the man's world, but it is our world, where do I fit? I think the onus is on the man to consider, how have messages about power, messages about relationships framed a paradigm that makes him feel that the only way he can be powerful is if he is making a certain amount of money, or if he is progressing further than a woman is. Is there a world in which a man says, you know what, actually, she makes more money than I do, and I take care of home, and that is what works for our relationship? This is a reality.
Now, man, Mary, you know damn well you about 400 pounds. Your legs don't go high. Your legs ain't been in the air since you was about 6 years old, man. Let's stop playing, bro. Just a filtered photo. That's a Google photo right there. You got a name like Mary. You know what I mean? So we know you was born prior 1970 something. Ma'am, stop it. Stop it, ma'am. Women are not in control. Oh, women are in control, right? So that's why it's all fucked up. Remember, with great power comes great accountability and responsibility, man. So yeah, women are in control, right? And this is why I'm fighting so hard to get the control back, right? You know what I mean? Because women like y'all, women with the battery smelling coochie are in control. And everything is fucked up. With y'all in control, everything fucked up. These kids is reading at a below zero level. You know what I mean? They're shooting. These girls is prostituting, just like you. You know what I mean? So yes, you battery operated chicks definitely are in control, and you definitely need to be overthrown. So yeah, we agree on something, man. We agree on something. You know what I mean? But just remember, I'm not a dummy, man. You may have everybody tricked and fooled, but you ain't tricking me. You ain't tricking me. I know damn well you can't put your legs in the air. Ma'am, if you stand straight up, you can't even see your coochie. When's the last time you saw your coochie, ma'am? Straight up and down, ma'am. With that toy in hand, you still ain't seeing your coochie.
What you need to do is stop playing. You might have all these crusty, dusty musties tricked, but you ain't tricking us.
One man in sight. In fact, I could bet money that you'd be scrolling for longer than the length of this video in order to just find one single man. Moving on to point number 4, the media promoting delusion. Now, before I cover, Because I'm about halfway through the video, now is a good time to press the like button and leave any thoughts you have in the comments
Hit that
below,
like button.
as it
Hit
helps
that
the
like
YouTube
button.
algorithm.
We need this content out there. We need a wake-up call. We need a shock. We need to shock the system with this one. Bring them up out of delusion, because we ain't going up in there with them. We ain't going up in there with them.
Anyway, carrying on with the video. Media promoting delusion. Now, about 5 years ago, there was this film that came out.
She said, I don't need to lose weight because I don't need a man in my life. So was I lying? Did I lie? Without even knowing this woman, just me being the psychological genius that I am, did I lie to you guys? Did I assume something? Did I project on this woman? Because we all know I'm skinny as a toothpick. So did I project? Goofy. Like I said, yo, Goofy. She knows she ain't seen a coochie in years.
Called 50 Shades of Grey. And in fact, the book that it was based on was one of the highest grossing of the decade. And if you've not heard of this film or the book before, it's basically about this billionaire Chad who goes for and ends up in a relationship with some fairly average woman. A similar storyline happens in other movies and TV shows, such as the highly acclaimed Sex and the City. This series, too, showed...
Guys, please stop getting with these women when you get you a bag, bro. When you get you a bag, keep your bag and see what women want to come over there and try. Stop going to look for these chicks, bro. Stop making it very easy for these chicks, bro. These chicks is thirsty for money, bro. You ain't got to go looking for these chicks. All you got to do is get you a bag. It ain't even got to be a big old bag. Just get you a bag, and they going to come thirsty. 4 or 5 of them going to come, and two or 3 of them going to let the other ones come while they still there because they thirsty like that, bro. Stop going looking for these women, bro. Mary thirsty. She sitting there at home playing with a coochie and shit. She thirsty, bro. And she ain't got to be that thirsty. All she got to do is fix her. Get rid of those nasty traits that's in her, and she won't have to be worried about the niggas and the man and the man that I don't need, man. Because that's not natural. That's not normal, man. You at the wrong channel telling us shit like that, man. Because although we telling all of these facts, sis, we don't hate women. We don't. We just not gonna play dumb with y'all. No. You know what I mean? So you don't need men like us. So get off from my channel. Cause now you've been here for about 5-10 minutes now. That's weird. That's mental illness in its own, yo. You claim to not like something, but you gonna sit there and intake it. You's a dummy.
Women, despite being in their 30s and 40s, still being able to pin down and get commitment from Chads. So the point I'm trying to make here is that the media is portraying the idea that any woman, irrespective of what she brings to the table, can get a relationship from a Chad, no matter how old or average. Now moving on to point number 5, ego. Now, I didn't know just how big of a reason this was.
There you go, ego. That's what get them into jump in my chat. That's what get them to jump in my chat and get their feelings hurt and then start exposing their whole life story and shit, bro.
Until I came across this scientific study titled Resisting Connection Following Social Exclusion. Now, this study attempted to see how a woman would react when first being approached by an attractive man, and then afterwards being approached by a less attractive man. The results were as followed. When the attractive man accepted the woman was also very likely to accept the less attractive man. In fact, he was accepted an average of 80%. Now, this
is key right here, guys. This is key to why she always got booty calls and why she always got more options. So when she get hit up by Chad, that make her in a nice mood. She's in a better mood, so she'll fuck with one of you beta males or one of you pookies. But now when Chad reject her, let's see.
Isn't surprising, because after she gets accepted by the attractive man, she's probably feeling quite good about herself. And she's got nothing to lose by accepting the less attractive man, so she also gives him a pass. However, for the second part of the study, when the woman gets first rejected by the attractive man, they found she was then much less likely to accept the less attractive man's advances. In fact, his acceptance rate dropped from...
Sis, you're a real liar. If I'm a hater, you a liar, man. Why you want to lie? You ugly or something? What's up with you? Know what I mean? What's up with y'all? Why y'all coming at me, bro? You thought you was a 10? They thought they was a 10, good brothers. They thought they was a 10. They scared. They don't want their man or they don't want the nigga they trying to scam to see this video.
They ask for the truth.
But
they can't handle it. They want to remain stupid.
They mad. Look at the crybabies in the chat. Look at the crybabies in the chat. Yo, they crying. Look at them. Look at them. You want men to stay stupid. You want the man to stay stupid. Oh, man, yo. Who taught y'all how to be stupid, yo? Who taught y'all
They
how
say
to
something
be
to you?
dumb?
Listen to me. Hey, listen to me. Hey, shut the fuck up. Who taught you how to be this stupid? Were you fucking born this way? You're fucking kidding me.
80% to a staggering 24%. That's nearly a 4 times drop. And the reason for this is because after the first rejection, she probably felt violated and had taken a huge blow to her self-esteem. So to recover and attempt to regain some of her self-worth, she lashes out on the less attractive guy by rejecting him. Now, I found this study very interesting because it shares such close parallels to the current...
That was a message. That was a message. They don't like me, yo. Hold on. Let me talk to my brother Kev real quick. Let me talk to the Godfather real quick. Yo, brother Kev, they mad at me, bro. They mad at me. They mad at me like how they was mad at you, bro. They just can't disqualify me as quick as they could try to. They tried to disqualify you, but they couldn't. But they definitely can't disqualify me. Nah. But yo, you watching this? Are you seeing this, bro? Are you not proud, my guy? Let's go.
Dynamics of the dating market. Because think about online dating. And for those who don't know how the Tinder algorithm works, the most popular profiles are shown first. So these are shown at the top of the card stack and are the first profiles a woman will see after logging on. Meanwhile, the less attractive profiles are shown last. Therefore, if an average or below average woman gets mostly negative responses from the popular profiles, the attractive ones, then the study shows the woman getting butthurt from this will result in her lashing out on the lower ranked profiles. And she will do this in order to rebuild some of her self-respect. Point number 6, a woman and her blue-pilled friends inflating her ego. Now, the 2 screenshots showed on either side of the screen are typical.
Hold on, let me show you what that look like. That look a little something like this. That look a little something like this. You know them feminist meetings. Them little feminist meetings, y'all.
Aria Aldrich.
Oh, hold on. Nah, not that one. I got my shit all mixed up today. Where the hell is where the feminist meeting at, y'all? Yo, the sad shit is when she go to the feminist meeting, right? They're gonna sit around the table and they're gonna do this shit right here, y'all.
Because if I don't set my standard, the standard won't be set. Because if I'm asleep, how can I be woke? Yes. Because if I don't fall, how will I get up?
Yo, we over here cooking up in the righteous fair, giving real solutions, real answers. It's not gonna be attractive though, because the truth is never attractive. But they over there in the meetings, playing dumb. You stay in the delusion for 60 years like Vivica Fox and see what happened to you. Because the information is out. You see, we got stats. We got stats, data, all that stuff that y'all be trying to discredit us for. Like, where y'all be getting the numbers? Where y'all be getting that from? Yo, guys, make sure y'all share this video to the most illusionist person on your timeline, yo. They need this. They need this. And I'm proud of all y'all Goodbreads, man. Y'all continue to show up and show out for the kid, man. I am not worthy, bro.
Typical of the comments a woman will expect to see on her Instagram profile. So of course we have a couple simps giving her free validation, and I have checked their profiles and they are actually guys. But what's arguably more concerning is her and all of her female friends blowing smoke up one another.
Some crazy sounds in here.
In my experience, I see these types of comments vastly outnumbering the ones sent from simps. Here's where you'll see the comments like, "My queen, you're gorgeous, stunner, you go girl." And the dumbest part about all of this isn't the comments themselves. Rather, it's the people that are sending and receiving them. Women will believe anything their friends tell them these days. So if 20 other girls...
That's a fact, guys. I sat there and I seen it with my own eyeballs, yo. This little transgender man with the stubbles. They had the stubbles and all. They did a horrible job of portraying a female. She get around her females, her black female friends, and they sit there and be like, "Yo, you so cute," and go ahead, girl. And that shit is delusional, bro. That shit is like crackhead shit to me, bro. That shit is like, that's delusional. That's like, wow, like, bro, y'all are the newest crackheads. Y'all the new crackheads, bro. You know how crackheads, they used to be walking on the hood like if they normal, and we, the normal folks, we know they not normal, but you couldn't tell them that because they think they normal. That's like these black women nowadays, bro. These modern women think they normal. They not normal.
Female friends are sending these copy and paste comments on every post she uploads. Even if the girl herself is average to below average in looks, she's still going to walk away patting herself on the back, thinking she's a lot more attractive than she actually is. Thinking she's a perfect 10. Point number 7. Entitlement. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I was watching a Darius M video, who's actually one of my favourite channels. And I remember him saying there are a lot more overweight women than men. And after that video, I looked it up and it's true. This is data from the NHS website in the UK, my country.
And look here, this is not a fat shaming channel, and I don't have no problem with you being obese. Because like I said, God gonna get you. I ain't got time to bother with you. But you ain't got no business reaching for the stars, man. You are low-hanging fruit, and you need to build somebody up in hopes that you pick somebody with quality and some type of quality skills, and y'all build and learn how to become greater individuals together. You have no business trying to reach for the stars, man. That's my problem. That's my problem. And I have a problem with you beta males who don't have options because you refuse to work on yourself. Y'all niggas set the... Remember, beta males are making the rules. So beta males have set the rule. Oh, we like big girls. Where do you see they like big girls at? Y'all niggas watch these celebrities. Y'all suck these celebrities off. Do you see your celebrity marrying big girls? Huh? Mike Tyson right now is trying to sell his daughter off. He will give you money to date his big old daughter. So where do they like big girls at, sir? Other than in your mind and in your poverty. Remember, a female gonna look as good as your wallet. A female gonna look as good as your bank account. Broke niggas see every girl as good. Every girl can be used to a broke nigga. But when we talk about the men you want, man, do some work on yourself, girl. Bye.
And for 16 to 24-year-olds, there are 2 times more obese women than men. 20% versus 10%. And it's a similar pattern for the 25 to 34-year-old age range. And I remember Darius saying the main reason for this is because women don't get in shape because they have no need to. The truth is, men know that if they're obese, no woman is going to want to be with them. But most women know, especially those who are overweight, that men will still be attracted to them even if they are packing extra pounds. And they will be able to tell you that from experience. Now, if this reason is true, then it shows they have a sense of entitlement. It shows they're entitled to somebody more attractive than they are, despite bringing far less to the table and
exactly, without even doing any work on themselves.
Putting in little to no effort. And in fact, I've even seen this in my own personal experiences. I've literally heard overweight women say that they will never date an overweight man. That is entitlement at its simplest form. Finally, moving on to point number 8, coping. What I've noticed is nearly every woman, if you ask them the top 3 things that make them attractive, it will almost undoubtedly be a completely different list from another woman's. Just like the woman from the clip at the beginning. Her 3 reasons for why she is a perfect 10 was because she goes to school, goes to work, and has a good personality. But based on how pretentious she was being, I very much doubt there's much truth to this last one. This woman, if she believes that these 3 things alone make her a perfect 10, is almost certainly coping. Because here are the actual 3 things that men care about most. The holy trinity of what actually makes.
Exactly, yo. Break it down light. Walk them down slow, because I just told them this. Women were sold on the idea that if they get them 3 things, men will worship them. That's dumb. Men have those 3 things. The men of value have those 3 things. Now, unless you want to attract bums, that's something else. That's a whole nother live. That's why y'all be attracting the Pookie. That's why y'all end up with the Pookie. That's why y'all think all men ain't shit, because the majority are beta.
A perfect 10. First of all, hot. This means not overweight. 2, young, or in other words, under 30. And 3, undamaged. This means not promiscuous and also no kids. This is what men actually want. And the funny thing is, what I've noticed is when women are young, when they list reasons of what makes them attractive, they're likely to say things such as, I'm pretty, fit, young, therefore this makes me an 8. Meanwhile, when you ask older women, or even worse, the exact same women but just 10 to 15 years older, they're likely to give you a different list of the things that make them attractive. Such as, I have a career, I have 2 gorgeous kids, and am financially stable. Therefore, I'm also an 8. This is also coping. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, these days, nearly every woman has their own list of cope reasons for why they're more attractive than everyone else. And they will change it where they see fit and based on their own strengths. But the truth is, men see very little value outside of the holy trinity of female attractiveness. All lists that deviate from these 3 things are coping. Anyway, guys, that's it for my 8 reasons for why most women massively overestimate their own attractiveness. If I've missed any, feel free to leave any extras in the comments below, and make sure you press the like button as it helps the YouTube algorithm.
That was my boy Waffle Wheat. Shout outs to Darius M. Y'all already know. Man, great live today, y'all.
Older men that are true, established alpha men, okay? They avoid older women because older women are broken. You have lived through too much, you have seen too much, you have experienced too much, you have been exposed to too much trauma that you carry those scars with you. You are a lot harder to mold. So finding a younger woman, it's a lot easier for them to mold this woman into what they need, put her through. This is why you see some men, some older men would get divorced